Social Junkie podcast. I almost said the old name of the podcast by accident. I was pretty close to doing that.
100 episodes in, guys.
Damn, nigga, I was gonna say all that. This nigga right here. This nigga said it all, dog. I wasn't gonna say it like that, guys, but
Go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
Nah, nigga, fuck all that. Nah, nigga, you do it.
Yeah. Shut that slip.
What did you say? I'm about to cut it out now. Did you just say some wild shit?
Nah, I didn't say that. You'll see what it said.
I'm gonna have to write it down. Where we at? Where my pen at?
4:30. Nah, 4:25.
Okay.
You gonna laugh?
A lot of this shit it's a lot of shit you be saying that I go back and I hear and I'm like, yo, I did not even hear this nigga say that dumbass shit. If you hit that play button today, thank you, man. As always, Social Junkie podcast. That's why I played the song, that Game song. I didn't want to hear Game's part though. We only care about Drake. On any Drake feature that we hear, that we don't care about anybody else's part. It's just Drake that we really care about.
Pretty much.
Think about a song. What song has a nigga out-rap Drake on? It's not many. Got a spaceship? Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was a spaceship outside?
I don't know.
Aliens coming? You still thinking of that Drake song? Damn.
I don't know. Off the top of my head.
Can't name one. This is episode 100 of this podcast. Everyone that's been along for the ride, man, let me just say this now. We truly, truly appreciate every single one of you guys, for real, man. This is episode 100, like I said. Thank you, everybody that's been listening to this podcast. This is probably one of the most consistent podcasts to come out of Atlanta. The other one I thought about earlier, I didn't really think about till earlier. I was like, I didn't think about them. Fucking, what's them niggas' names? 85 South Show, they're pretty consistent. I don't know if they drop every single week. DC Young Fly, you niggas, I don't know. Carlos, them niggas is funny as fuck though. That's a pretty funny show, but I don't know if they drop every single week. I don't know if they drop. I don't know the time schedule. What's that, the garage?
Yeah.
You got somebody coming in? You got a visitor?
This guy is Cliff Leonard. This guy.
I thought you had a visitor
closed now.
I thought you had a visitor coming in. But nah, again, for real, man. 100 episodes strong. This is episode 100 of this podcast. I think we had, I think it was the first 74 episodes. We went by a different name. Episode 75 started the name change. But nonetheless, we are 100 episodes strong into this shit, man. And I couldn't pick a better person to do this shit with other than my nigga right here, my brother. Thank you, man, for being consistent. Thank you, man, for bringing laughs to people around the world. I mean, it's honestly, you bring laughs to people around the world. Because I'm pretty sure you made some people laugh. This nigga's retarded.
I don't know if they said all that now.
Niggas might have said that, but no. Thank you guys, for real, man. We appreciate you, man, for real. I'm looking at the camera right now. For real, guys, we really appreciate you. Everyone has been along for the ride. This is episode 100. We still got a long way to go, a lot of episodes to go, but this is episode 100 of this podcast. I don't know what you wanted to say.
I mean, like you said, I'll echo that. We appreciate everybody listening. Appreciate the people that we met along this way, man. People consistently liking our stuff that we put it up. Shout out to Chris. Chris is always liking our stuff. All our guests, people that we do out our new segments that we incorporate out in Atlanta. People overseas, we appreciate all y'all, and it may seem like we're not as big as we want to be right now, but we kind of like we're where we want to be right now, because we've definitely grown since first podcast. So
it's a lot of niggas that wouldn't did 100 episodes of a podcast. A lot of underground podcasts that wouldn't have came this far. I want to shout out all the cities, man.
They would have gave up halfway through. I think people would have stopped at like if even 25.
And we had a lot of episodes that was 2 hours long in the past. We used to do 2-hour fucking podcasts with fucking content.
And it's still close It's still close to that now, huh? You know,
we try to keep it at an hour and a half, but sometimes we go a little bit over. I think the last couple episodes were an hour and 40. But yeah, man, we've been as consistent as we possibly can.
Yeah.
Came in with an ear infection last week. I'm good now. Thanks for asking. I'm good now.
Yeah, he was talking. As soon as the podcast ended last week, some shit came out his ears. I'm like,
yes, no, it did. That would be disgusting.
That was fucking.
Let me fucking shout out the cities, man. Let's start in the USA. Everybody in Florida. I don't know what city this is in Florida, but shout out to everybody in Florida, man. Miami, Sarasota, Jacksonville. Everybody in the Atlanta area, of course. Everyone that's in Georgia that's fucking with us. That's prominently where we have all of our audio listens at, because, of course, we're in Atlanta. Dallas. Everybody in the Wichita, Kansas area. Everybody in Cali, we got some in Vegas, Tucson, Arizona, Seattle, Washington. Let me go up north. Where is this in Ohio? Columbus, Ohio is red. Shout out to everybody in New York, Connecticut. Shout out to everybody in PA, Toronto, Chicago, Wisconsin. What y'all got in Wisconsin? besides where the Packers play? Where do they play at? I forgot the name of the stadium. What else do y'all have up there? Shout out Illinois, Kentucky, Texas, Kansas, I said already. North Carolina, South Carolina. We was just talking about Petey Pablo. Y'all remember Petey Pablo? Nigga, you don't even remember fucking. You ain't from the north, the south, nigga. You from up north. How you know? What you know about Petey Pablo?
Petey Pablo produced a lot of hits, bro. He was on some soundtracks too for Need for Speed. Remember that?
I don't. Ottawa, Canada. Shout out all you guys, man. Oh, I gotta go to the other countries. Everybody in Brazil, which I don't know if y'all understand what we saying. You know how to say how you doing in Spanish?
Como
estás? ¿Qué tal? Isn't that another way to say it? How do you say thank you, guys? Gracias, amigos.
Yeah.
Gracias, amigos. In Brazil. Is that how you say it? I did a good job, right?
Get that shit out of here.
Everybody, it's like 5-6 different places in Brazil. It's blue.
Oh, for real?
Salvador, Brazil, Sao Paulo. I don't know if y'all know what the fuck we saying, but if we have y'all laughing, hey.
I'm pretty sure they know.
It's probably people that speak English out there. Saudi Arabia, Cambodia. Shout out to all the ladies with the Cambodian breast milk out there. Moscow, Russia. What? What? That's the moaning.
You gotta pause it.
Why?
Pause it.
Why I gotta pause?
Nigga, I just heard the garage open. This nigga left. Cliff.
Hold on, guys. We have an intruder. No, I'll talk to the people. Do what you gotta do. We have an intruder here. Just think, why you say his name? Now everybody gonna know what's up. He left. I didn't even see him walk out. Shout out to everybody in Moscow, man. Germany. No, it's not Germany. Belgium, I should say. Netherlands, Ireland, and everybody in Dublin.
Nigga, why are you in my house?
If you still listening. You know it'd be funny if this nigga wasn't playing, guys. That would actually make it funny. If it was actually some shit going down and niggas. But nah, for real, guys. Thank you. Thank you, man. Like Brandon said earlier. I would have had to use it for evidence. Would have been evidence. Thank you guys, everyone around the world that's listening, man. We truly appreciate everybody. Yeah. This is episode 100. This is an accomplishment for us. Making 100 episodes in. This shit really flew by, bro. This shit really. We should have put it on mute, nigga. Make sure you did all that. Sorry, though. But yeah, man. Consistency at its finest. I don't know if this is gonna be called episode 100. Consistency. I don't think we have an episode called consistency, but I could go with that.
Did we?
I don't think we have. My mom has a proposition for us. I will say that before I do the rundown. She wants us to have at least one episode where we do not curse.
That's not gonna be this episode.
She's been listening. She's very disappointed in our language.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
She wants us to go one episode. Did we curse already? I don't
yeah,
even
we
know
already
if we
cursed.
fucking cursed. Damn,
this guy, come on.
I don't even know if we did. She was like, no. She was like, don't say the N word. No F bombs. Do not say the N word. Was somebody outside? I just thought to ask you about that.
Left the door open.
Oh, all right. Well. No cursing, man. I don't know if we cursed already.
I think we did already.
You know what that? You know how stupid that is that we can't even remember if we did or not. That's how
that's how you know we cursed too much. I was
trying to explain to her. I was like, "Ma, it's not even something that we just think about. Let's just go on
that's
here.
Not good.
Curse up a storm." I was gonna say the N word. She said no nigga. I'm just gonna say it right there. She said no N word. All right. You can't say it. You cannot say it.
Yes, ma.
This is the non-cursing episode.
Bro, we already cursed. We gotta start over next episode.
I don't remember that. I don't remember. We might not have. I don't remember.
You just let out an F-bomb just a second ago.
Okay, grab that from me. Grab that bag.
Grab what bag?
Grab that plastic bag from me.
What's that? Bro, come on, bro.
Grab it for me. 100 episodes in. And the good thing you're on mute.
It's a crown?
Yeah, 100 episodes in, guys. Thank you guys. For real, man. We really appreciate you guys, man. We appreciate you. We gonna take a shot for 100. I'm only taking one. We only gonna take one. That's it. Just one. For making it this far. You remember the end of this K.R.I.T song where the bitch was getting fucked? Damn, I cursed again. I messed up. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Maybe next week.
You can do it, but now we gotta start over next week.
Maybe next week. We'll try. Maybe next week. My brother, we did it, bro. 100 episodes.
100 episodes, guys.
This shit flew by, bro.
Salud.
Appreciate you, man. That's it. We're gonna get started today. Let me do a podcast rundown. Let's see what we got. We're gonna start in what's trending today. I got one thing for Would You Rather after the What's Trending segment. We got some music stuff, a pretty short sports segment, and then we have two different things that we're going to do for the Q&A. If you guys remember, I previewed last week what we were going to talk about a little bit for this week, but I got another thing for the Q&A that I was perturbed by on Instagram, and I wanted to share my opinion with Brandon, and I wanted to see what he thought about.
Sound like some shit. If it made you mad,
it didn't really make me mad. I was just
you
like,
just
why the
about
fuck? It was just like, bro, everybody's different, I guess. But yeah, episode 100, guys. Again, for the umpteenth time, thank you. I'm gonna try really hard not to curse the rest of this episode. I don't know if we did it. Well, I did a couple times, but I'm gonna try really hard not to curse for my mother, because she listens in.
For my
and
mommy.
you know what she said? She was like,
for my mommy.
She was like, there's people. She was like, I can't share it on my Facebook with my friends because they gonna click on it and we gonna be cursing, talk about nigga and fucking bitch and all this. And I was just like, well, as long as they play it, that's cool. I was like, ma, everybody curses.
Yeah, but we don't need to be doing that. I was over at my aunt's house the other day, and she just be cursing for no reason, man. I don't like that.
Yeah, we be doing this.
Cursing in front of her kids.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't be doing that.
Cut that out.
Yeah, I don't be doing all that.
Like,
yeah.
Come on now.
I'm gonna start at What's Trending. So again, What's Trending? Would you rather? Music, short sports segment. We will close with a Q&A segment, and then that will be episode 100. You guys, thank you again for being here, hitting that play button. We appreciate you guys for real, man. I really want you guys to know that if you've been listening to this shit and been fucking with us, we appreciate you, man. We still got a long way to go. We still have a lot of goals. Just going back and you see all the shit that we've said on this podcast, like when Brandon will be like, don't say if, say when we become millionaires and shit like that. Like one day you guys will be able to look back and be like, yo, these niggas stay consistent, these niggas did what they had to do, and look where they at now. That's gonna happen one day. I'm saying it on camera. You guys will see it now. Episode 100. You niggas are gonna, this is gonna be the proof, all these episodes that we did, of everything that we've talked about on here. So I just want to say that, guys. My guy, I'm going first. You ready?
Go ahead.
Alright, first thing I got for What's Trending. It has been announced. It hasn't been announced from Rockstar yet, but there's been multiple rumors circulating that Rockstar is releasing in fall of this year for Grand Theft Auto. You ready? Fall 2021. It's coming. Nah, it's just the remaster. It ain't a
Remaster for what?
The remaster for Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and San Andreas.
Damn.
It's gonna be a remaster. Says the remaster trilogy is due out this fall, around late October or early November. The trilogy will be released on Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and S, PS4, PS5, PC, Stadia, mobile devices, and on Nintendo Switch.
Damn. That's pretty big news. Remaster, bro?
That's what they're saying that the remaster could look like. I'll put this picture in the video of what CJ. What's the other guy's name?
Hey, yo, CJ, Nico.
What was the nigga's name on Vice City? I don't remember his name. Tommy Vercetti.
I don't even remember 2, bro.
I remember.
Was 2 helicopter mode, or was that?
That was 3. That was
3,
the
right?
first 3D one on PlayStation 2. When that was in Liberty City, I think.
Vice City and San Andreas was the best one out of these, and I think it might
San
be
Andreas
Vice
the best
City.
one.
Vice City might have been best, man.
And Nico,
I said Nico.
Number 4 was alright.
Yeah, for 4 was alright.
It was just fun just to go around and fuck niggas up. I used to go to the hospital. I used to go to the hospital number 4. It's just fuck niggas up. I used to do that. You know when you get killed, right? And he takes you to the hospital? I would just go right back inside that motherfucker. It's a game.
This dude P is still.
We all did that. So you ain't do that.
I did. That's the only reason I played the game. I'm telling you right now, because I had no memory card.
Oh yeah, I remember those days, bro.
I didn't have no memory card, even back when I had a PlayStation. Of course, I mean when I had a PlayStation 2. So whenever I played a game, right, I'd get as far as I can, and then the next day, if I had to play it, I had to start all over.
Yeah, a lot of niggas did.
Or sometimes I'll leave the PlayStation on and then do it, but I never had no memory card because I had no money for that.
Why you got that game on, boy?
Yeah,
that happened to me before. Yeah,
that Grand Theft Auto was that game. I always had to sneak playing that.
I wonder if they're gonna be all packaged into one. It should be. It says the remastered trilogy, so it should be all packaged into one. So this game gonna be like $90 or something like that. It ain't gonna be no $60. However much these games is now. If they're all, it would make the most sense to package them all into one game.
Ain't nobody playing 3.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play 3, but
Vice City and
nigga, I'll play San Andreas. Fuck Vice City. I don't play that shit so many times. I didn't have San Andreas growing up. I mean, I used to play that on my phone.
I had San Andreas.
I didn't have San Andreas.
That was the game. I played that.
Yeah, but it's cool. So you buy it if it comes up?
I'd buy it. Yeah.
What if it's $100?
about that.
I think it'll be around 79, 99, 80. I think
3 games, bro.
And if they remaster and the graphics look really good, they just trying to do this shit because number 6 ain't coming out for another 5 years. That's why they're doing it.
That's a long time. Yeah.
That's why they're doing this shit. But yeah, I'll put the pictures in there. What they're saying the graphics could look like in the remake. That shit actually look pretty good. If the graphics look like that, something similar.
Yeah, you're right. I might actually just play San Andreas, man. San Andreas was probably the best.
Yeah, I'm gonna play San Andreas.
I definitely like Vice City because I think that was one of the first ones I had played.
Because it was in Miami, pretty much.
Vice City was the game, bro.
San Andreas is the best one though, out of all of them.
So we actually gonna be able to see CJ. He ain't gonna be doing this. Hey yo, CJ.
CJ's face was all fucked up. Let me see these niggas' faces. He was the fucking. Nah, Tommy was fucked up too. Nah, this nigga too. I don't even know this nigga's name. I don't even think this nigga had a name at number 3.
I don't know.
I don't think he had a name. I remember that nigga's Tommy, Nico, and CJ. CJ.
I wonder how they remastered all this. They did everything, cars and everything.
Says using Unreal Engine with a mix of new and old graphics. That's what it says. That's the report.
Hey man,
we'll see. We'll see got this. What? That was it?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying something else. Next thing I have, last month, July 2021, was marked the hottest July. Well, the hottest month in the history of the Earth. Yeah, the hottest month ever. In the history of mankind. Yeah, what if they? But niggas wasn't taking the temperature back in the fucking Stone Age. How did they know this?
We're going to die soon.
But how did it? Don't say that, damn nigga. Well, they don't know that. Yeah, don't say that. Hey, demons, come for him. I didn't say I was gonna die soon. Let's see. Blah blah blah.
Us as a collective.
If you had a few complaints about the summer's weather, you're not alone. According to NPR, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. They have shared new data that shows last month was the hottest month ever recorded in human history. How do they know this?
Well, it's not human history because
that's what they said.
They can't really.
That's what I'm saying.
They're probably saying because over the years ozone has disappeared, and usually it was in a ice kind of age, those prehistoric years, so they can't really be qualified as the hottest because global warming wasn't as prominent back then as it is now. So theoretically. Probably.
But I'm talking like before niggas was even taking temperatures and shit. Like we don't know. We don't know if this is the hottest month on Earth. We don't know that. We really don't know. In this case, first place, blah blah blah. July is typically the world's warmest month of the year, but this July 2021 outdid itself as the hottest July and month ever recorded. Humans have been recording weather changes for the last 142 years. See, that's not even a long time. That's not a long time. The 20th century average land and ocean surface temperature is reportedly 60.4 degrees. However, last month was up by 1.67 degrees. This is the 3rd year in a row the record has been broken since 2019. So it's going up. So next year is probably going to go up again. So what do we do to save the world? Do we leave here? Where do we go?
Fuck up another planet? Come on now.
It'll take a long time to fuck it up because it took this long.
What you talking about? It's already being fucked up right now. Yo, we keep cursing, man. I'm sorry.
See, that's what I was trying to tell her. It's not like we don't even think about it.
We can do this without cursing, bro. We just have to expand.
We can do this.
We can just expand.
We can do this.
We're still messing up our planet by doing all this other stuff. So it's still being messed up right now. So it doesn't. It's not saying it took this long to mess it up.
Oh, mess it up. Damn it. Did it again. We're trying.
You did it. You doing it on purpose, boy.
I didn't. It's just happening. I can't control it. It's just happening, bro. It's just fucking.
What if the next time you go over there, she just start boxing you up? Start throwing hooks at you and jabs.
It is funny because the way she started, I knew it was something about the podcast. She was like, "Hey, I got something to tell you. You listening?" I'm like, "Yeah. What is it?" Stop cursing on the podcast. Cursing. That would be funny. I'm like, "Mom, it's not. I don't even think. I'm like, I'm grown. I'm a grown man. I'm grown. I'm a grown man. What you mean?
Yeah, all right.
I'm grown. What's the next thing I have? Damon Wayans.
Yeah.
If you're confused, that's him.
My wife.
That's what he looks like. Okay, you know, good job. He wants to do a comedian versus with Dave Chappelle. I think I have some audio here where he was saying.
A comedy versus?
Yeah, because you know I guess they were talking about the verses and music, but he took it a step further. Let me play what he said. I didn't hear what he said yet.
No.
Hold on.
Have you been watching Versus?
No, I have not.
You haven't got into Versus?
No, do they do it with comedians?
They should, right?
Who would you go against?
Chappelle.
Ooh. You would go against Chappelle?
I'm calling them out.
Oh, you heard it on this show. He called out Dave Chappelle.
Versus Damon Wayans.
Oh, man.
My question is, how would that work? What would they do? Tell a joke and then you tell a joke?
Probably have a fucking laugh meter above the audience.
Cause it's like, what do you do? What do you tell a joke? He tells a joke, and then you go. You
Or they
top
probably
that
just
one?
clown on each other. See who's the funniest.
That would actually be, but that's like we've seen that a roast session. We've seen that on comedy.
Well, no,
Central,
they don't really
roasting.
be saying nothing too much back. That's make anybody laugh in a roast session.
No, nigga, them niggas have you seen that? I keep cussing. Have you seen the roast like when they did Justin Bieber and Donald Trump?
I don't really be watching that.
That bro, they was going in. They had a roast of Snoop Dogg, I think too. They was going in, bro. That joint was actually pretty funny. But let me say this right now: if they were to do this, a versus with comedians, David Wayans, Dave Chappelle is not the person you want to go against at all. That is the last person.
That's not the person you want to go against.
that you want to go against.
Actually, it might be Cat.
Oh yeah, Cat
Cat
and
Williams.
Dave. Cat and Dave. That would be a good matchup.
Cat will just chew your ass out.
Cat and Dave. That would be a good. But like, what do you do? That's the thing. You can't play a song. What do they make songs for this? It's what do you do? Like, that's my thing. Like, how do you even conduct a comedian versus? Like,
I'm telling you, bro, you probably insult each other.
Okay,
best
then
jokes.
Dave and Cat would be perfect. Dave Chappelle and Cat Williams would be absolutely perfect. Damon Wayans wasn't that funny to me. He was never funny.
I'm not gonna say he's not gonna. He was never.
I
he
never
had-
liked My Wife and Kids. I'm telling you that right now. Is that a hot take? Is that a hot take? I've never liked My Wife and Kids. That jump was never funny to me. I used to just like, when I was younger, I used to like looking at the girl on the show. And the pretty girl. That was it.
Which one?
I don't remember her name.
You talking about the daughter?
Yeah.
They had two.
Not the younger one. The one that was older.
No, I know not. Come on, man.
Well,
This
you was
guy.
questioning me like I was saying that. That's why I
No,
said
because
that.
they had two different sisters.
Well, who am I? You know who I'm talking about. Why you ask? You knew who I was talking about. Come on. That's why you watched it too, nigga.
I'm trying to set you up. Nah, lame.
This nigga right here. You knew who I was talking about. But yeah, he wasn't that funny to me. He was never that funny. Was this the one on? No, he wasn't on Don't Be a Menace. See, he couldn't be on Don't Be a Menace because he wasn't.
He was in Don't Be a Menace to South Central. He was the mailman. Message.
That was the other brother. That
Was
wasn't
it?
him. Yeah, that wasn't him. That was Keenan.
Oh, it was Keenan. Damn.
Not Keenan and Kel, guys. Keenan Ivory Wayans. How many of them is it? It's like
Four.
5, right?
Four, and then they
Who's
have
the
a
funniest
sister?
at all, though? I say Marlon.
I think Marlon too.
I always want to say what I say.
Cause
Say somebody else.
All right, Ivy, sister.
What was the daughter's name on My Wife and Kids? I don't remember her name, like her character's name. You can't remember either?
No, I can't remember.
She had she dated
Claire.
She dated an NBA player. It was
Claire.
I'm finna look.
It's Claire.
I'm looking to see if you're right.
I like My Wife and Kids, man. I like that show.
Yeah,
Shout out to y'all if y'all seen that.
This
Y'all
nigga,
seen that show.
hey y'all, he tried to act like he didn't remember. He remembered her name the entire time.
No,
he tried to act like he had to think about it.
It was Claire, bro.
No, I see it. It is Claire. You're right. You're right. Somebody said Claire from My Wife and Kids is now a hot mama. She had dated an NBA player and she had did something to him. I can't remember what she did. She had burnt something down or something like that. I can't remember what she did though. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I'm pretty sure that was her. But yeah, would you be interested in the versus, comedy versus?
Yeah, I'd like to see how it works. I don't know how that would work, but
Yeah, that'd be cool. Did you have this one? This is the article that you said that we might have had? That same one? Is that it? No?
damn.
All right. My next one. This is my second to last one that I have. There is a report of an anti-vaxxed nurse, which is kind of a funny title to put on it. Anti-vaxxed nurse.
That's so ironic.
Anti-vaccination nurse. She injected... I don't think this is accurate. It says she injected 8,600 people, 8,600 people with saline instead of the COVID vaccine. This is from the police. This is a police report. She is a German nurse. She's being investigated for allegedly injecting thousands of people with a placebo instead of coronavirus vaccine. Based on witness testimony, police investigator Peter Beer said there was a reasonable suspicion that the rogue medical professional had administered shots of saline solution to up to 8,600 patients who were slated to receive the COVID-19 jab. My thing is, I think that, bro,
That number is really,
that's what
really
I'm saying.
high.
She single-handedly injected 8,600 people. That's what you're telling me? You know how many people that is for one person to do? I don't believe that.
That's a lot, man.
I don't believe that.
You couldn't even do that if it was 20 patients a day.
That's what I'm saying. It would take how long to do that? How long would it take for you to do that?
That's a lot, bro. And coronavirus really only started hitting until what, last year? What was it? I'm saying, when did it really start? Last year of January? Wait, the vaccine wasn't even available for. Damn, I yelled. The vaccine wasn't even been available for like a year, like that, right?
I don't know how that's possible. It says while the fake jab was harmless, it may have disappropriately affected elderly people who were at greater risk of contracting the virus, which is true. In order to prevent casualties from the fake shots, authorities are imploring thousands of people to get a second shot. Unfortunately, the nurse isn't the first medical practitioner to express the anti-vax views. In June, a Texas hospital suspended 178 employees for 2 weeks without pay for refusing to get the vaccine. Okay, we don't care about that. But yeah, I think that number is a little high. Like 8,600. That's high. That's a lawsuit. Isn't that a lawsuit?
That's a lawsuit for real. Cause then
she should be in jail.
Yeah, cause then technically, if you really believe that you got the virus, I mean, if you got the vaccine and then you went out there thinking that you would have been fine, even though people are still getting sick with it.
Yeah.
Technically, you still die. You'd be like, why would I die? You know, of course you wouldn't think, why would I die? You're already dead, but your family would be like,
I didn't even hear
you can't think about, why would I die from COVID?
I caught it later, but I was like, what? No, go ahead.
But why? Like what?
I don't know.
You know,
I don't know. I just think that number is a little. That's a little outlandish. 8,600 people. That's a lot.
The legitimate vaccine hasn't been out for a year yet.
No, it has not.
They originally released the vaccine. Was it September of last year?
Maybe in August.
It might have been a year.
The pandemic started around March, nigga. I said nigga. I'm sorry, mom.
But I'm saying the vaccine didn't develop.
No, that wasn't until later, bro. I think the vaccine came out in like January of this year or something like that. I don't remember, but it had, bro. That's a lot of people. That's just me. But I mean, if they say she did it, they say she did it. Obviously, it was a substantial number of people that she did. It might not have been 8,600, but they're saying it is.
Substantial, yeah.
That's crazy. That's a substantial amount. Stop using my words.
That's like I don't know what the because can you think about when you think about that from put it in the perspective of she didn't give these people the shots. They go out there having a good time, whatever. They out there with family, get sick, and they're trying to figure out like how did I get sick and I have the shot, even though you still getting you can still get sick, and potentially they can die. Or more than likely, if they did die, that's a lot of lawsuits.
Yeah.
Because who's to say that if they got a legitimate shot, that would have protected them from potentially getting the virus?
Yeah, she needs to be in jail. This was in Germany, by the way. I said it earlier, but just in case you didn't catch it, this was in Germany.
Yeah, not the U.S.
I'm pretty sure somebody's doing it in the U.S.
I'm pretty sure, too.
How are you an anti-vax nurse? Well, you know what?
Well, we did an article on people in healthcare who are skeptical about getting the...
Right, that's what I was going to say. I shouldn't say how are you an anti-vax nurse, but because there are people that don't believe in it. But don't put that on other people. Don't just not inject people with the vaccine just because you don't believe in it.
It's their choice to get the vaccine or not.
If they want to do it, let them do it. That's their choice. The last thing I have, I want to send prayers out to the country of Haiti. It says the other day, more than 220 people are dead after a magnitude 7.2 earthquake violently shook Haiti on Saturday morning. The event is a devastating blow to a country still going through the presidential assassination last month. Because I remember that they wanted to do his house and they killed the president. And now I don't know if this death toll has risen, but just prayers and condolences to everyone that was affected in Haiti. Because I do have people, I do know people that are Haitian and from Haiti. So prayers out to that entire country and everybody going through that, man. Tough time. And then I don't even have an article about... Do you have anything about the Afghanistan thing?
Yeah.
But prayers out to them, too. I want to say that first before Brandon goes. That's all I have, though.
All right. My articles are up. We'll start with the Afghan.
Yeah.
So, for y'all that have been watching the news and whatnot, the Taliban retook Afghanistan.
Yeah.
So, after occupancy by the U.S. and all the efforts that U.S., set in place for the past... What are we in 2020?
It's almost
20 years?
Yeah.
2 decades?
About 20 years.
Yeah, that people have, supported them and in their fight, against retaliating against the Taliban and stuff. So the Taliban took back Afghanistan. They were taking over their, government facilities and whatnot. So
they taking over everything.
So chaos. I'm going to read the article. Chaos has enveloped Kabul after the Afghanistan's president he had fled the country after getting wind that they were going to take over, that they were going to seize control. So the president actually left the country.
Mm-hmm.
He left the country. He flew. He fled. And so pretty much they're under Taliban rule, and a lot of videos are surfacing of people that are pulling out. Because I think the U.S. managed to pull out everybody that it had as far as U.S. representatives or people that are in direct danger of retaliation from the Taliban. They've pulled those people out. But now I've seen that there's a lot of videos surfacing of people of Afghanistan. They're on planes and shit. They're trying to get on U.S. planes or planes in general out the country. Which I was telling P that they must be really desperate if they're trying to do that. Getting on planes that are literally about to take off on the landing gear.
Yeah, we're not talking about like people are getting on the plane. Like there's a video of a plane taking off and there's people under the plane running, trying to grab onto the plane to get out of the country.
And so the Pentagon said that they would send 6,000 U.S. troops would be, to evacuate diplomats and civilians in some other parts of Kabul, and they're going to do that. But
Biden said he ain't sending nobody over there, and he took everybody from over there.
I mean, what they're gonna do, they're pulling them out by the 31st. But I don't know what this article is saying about this sending. Oh, this is just in correlation to escort the people who are in direct line of fire with the Taliban, people who they would target to get them out. But after that, after the 31st, all the U.S. troops are out. So that's what he's trying to say. So I don't know, man. Praise to y'all out in Afghanistan, man. I don't know what to say about that, man.
That everything that they going through, even there with the stuff people in Haiti and other foreign countries be going through, man. A lot of y'all over here y'all niggas wouldn't know what to do if a lot of this shit happened over here, bro. Y'all niggas would not know what to do. Yeah, it says U.S. President. Oh my bad, I didn't mean to fucking play it. He stands by his decision to take U.S. troops out of Afghanistan. He said if Afghan troops won't fight for their own country, he ain't finna fight for them. Well, the academic said that, but let me play what he said. Hold on. I didn't want to play this, but let me see.
We could not provide them was the will to fight for that future. There's some very brave and capable Afghan special forces units and soldiers. But if Afghanistan is unable to mount any real resistance to the Taliban now, there is no chance that 1 year, 1 more year, 5 more years, or 20 more years, the U.S. military boots on the ground would have made any difference. Here's what I believe to my core. It is wrong to order American troops to step up when Afghanistan's own armed forces would not. The political leaders of Afghanistan were unable to come together for the good of their people, unable to negotiate for the future of their country when the chips were down. They would never have done so to determine their own future.
Yeah, so he's pretty much saying if the Afghan army and whatever their troops over there ain't finna fight for their country, then why finna have U.S. troops doing it for them?
Which makes sense to me. I think that was a good decision. Why would I send troops over there to do that if they don't even want to fight? So.
Yeah, but what I was saying was a lot of people, man, a lot of shit that goes on in these foreign countries, man. A lot of these niggas. A
lot of people don't think they got it really bad out here in the U.S. and we really don't.
We be complaining about the stupidest stuff.
People get mad about the wrong drink that they get at Starbucks in the morning. You think people out in Afghanistan worried about that?
I started one of the ice latte.
People worried about getting shot or their family getting killed out there, in other countries, man. Talking about Haiti, we're talking about out there in the Middle East, man. So they got a lot more to think about than we do.
And there's people that are here in America that are dealing with poverty and deal with fucked up circumstances.
Correct.
But what we're saying is like, we're spoiled, man. We have it a lot better than what a lot of y'all know, man. A lot of you listeners out here, and there may be listeners outside the country that know what we talk, that can say like, yeah, you know what, you guys are spoiled. You guys don't know how good you have it over there in America. There may be listeners outside the country that know what I'm saying, but I keep saying the N-word. You know what, Ma? You're right. I say the N-word too much. She's right, because I was going to say it again. But prayers out to everybody in Afghanistan. Prayers out to everybody in Haiti, man. Everything that they're going through over there, man. Even in Wasn't Israel, bro? Israel's gonna always be at war. I know it has nothing to do with anything, but they always gonna be. That's in the Bible. They're always this. There is by the laws of the universe. They are always gonna be at war. It's in the Bible. It's always gonna be problems in Israel and the countries over there, man. It's really fucked up, bro. Honestly, shit that goes on over there. And we talk about a lot of shit, fucked up shit that goes on in the world daily on this podcast, but
we keep it real.
Yeah.
Because the world isn't made of roses. This is what the news is. This is what happens, you know?
Yeah, man. I can't wait to get into that later. You motherfuckers.
This is what happens out there in the world, guys. I mean, sorry to say, to burst your little bubble, but the U.S. isn't the only country in the world that goes through things, and it's definitely not to the level of other countries, from what I strongly believe. So just open your eyes, start reading, looking at what's going into other countries, and look at how good we have it over here compared
grateful,
to.
Man.
So
be grateful that you have arms and legs and eyes and ears and everything works. Just be grateful.
And thank you for the soldiers, man, that put down their lives and did go to Afghanistan, go to all the Middle East of those parts and fought for what we have over here. Even though that was a different type of war, what we're talking about, but
they've taken over everything. Like they're on like amusement park theme rides. Like the Taliban is on the little cars and the little thing that goes around. You didn't see that?
No.
Yes, they've taken over like theme parks. Like they're on the rides.
Damn.
Yeah, they've taken over everything over there. This nigga wanted to laugh so bad.
I didn't. I'm like, why would they want to do that?
They want to have fun. What you mean? They humans. They doing some fucked up shit, but they humans.
Hey, man.
Yeah. That's all you had?
That's all. Oh, no. I have more articles. I'm tripping, boy. Yeah. All right. You know what? I don't even want to do this, man. I'm tired of talking about this stuff. White woman was charged in an assault after trying to stop a African American child from using a community pool. So there's a video that's going around showing an unidentified woman. She was charged a few weeks later, probably I think the beginning of August, after she assaulted another woman's son. She assaulted an African American child while attempting to block him from using the community pool. So she was sentenced. Her name is Heather J. Brown. This was the person filming. Sorry.
I thought you said she was unidentified.
Yeah. Heather J. Brown was filming an heated altercation with an unidentified woman that was filmed by a bystander and later posted. You motherfuckers cannot write, bro. You cannot write.
You're not supposed to curse.
You cannot write an article. Yeah, who writes these articles?
People.
Okay, her son was attacked at the community pool by an unidentified Caucasian woman, and to her point, the aggressor can be heard asking the mother a question before the gate opens, and then appears to grab the young boy as he attempts to walk past her. Then the mother said, "Don't you touch my son, before don't you ever put your hands on your son," and then threatened to call the authorities.
And you see that?
Yep. So it's just crazy that people think they can do this kind of stuff for a community pool. A community
pool. She didn't
pool.
work there or anything like
nope.
that? She was just there.
She was just there. She didn't believe that they had access to that.
To a pool.
To a pool.
To a pool. What's gonna happen if they get in the pool? Even if they don't have access, what's gonna happen if they get in the pool? what's gonna happen?
That's the only.
They gonna take a swim? This motherfucker's right here.
I don't know.
You're not supposed to take a swim in this pool. This isn't your pool. What's gonna happen? It's just a pool, even if not. But I guess people be strict about their neighborhood pools, though. There'll be a lot of. You never been through that? Cause I've been through something like that, but it wasn't like an altercation like that where somebody put their hands on me or something like that. But somebody was questioning me like why? Cause I didn't live there, but I was visiting a friend.
Yeah.
And they were questioning like people be serious about that pool stuff, man. You never went through that? Did you ever go to the pool at Haynes Creek?
Yeah, I did.
You was swimming?
I was drowning.
I was gonna say, you know how to swim? Nope. That was actually a nice pool over there. Haynes Creek got a nice little pool.
Yeah, it did. I don't know why you're saying the neighborhood out loud, but yeah. But yeah, that's all.
We all know Haynes Creek.
That's the only articles I had. I had a shout out for later. We do that.
I didn't have a shout out segment, so you might as well do it right now. That's all we have for what's trending, guys.
Shout out.
We're gonna get into the shout out segment. Let's have some orders.
Shout out, guys. Shout out segment.
Brandon has a shout out. Let me think about it while you do yours. I don't know if I have one.
Hansel
Donato?
No, Hansel Emmanuel Donato. So he received an offer from Tennessee State. So I think you guys have seen him on social media. He has one arm, and he hoop.
Nigga say he hoop.
he can hoop for having one hand, man. Like
say Really?
So he received an offer from Tennessee. So he's going to the Tigers.
I
So
didn't see this.
shout out to him. And like all your hard work, your dedication, man. I hope hope it takes you far, man. Because the amount of work that he's putting in, man, is crazy.
I've seen him on Instagram, but I didn't see that he got a
he got an offer from
Tennessee State.
So shout out to you, man.
6'5" internet sensation who plays basketball with one arm received a scholarship offer from Tennessee.
He was crossing them jokers up, man.
Yeah, Hansel Emmanuel Donato. You know what? Ryan sent me a video of him, and he was like, he'll beat you in ball. Ryan told me that. He sent it to me. And I was like, no, he wouldn't. But what? Yeah, I've seen him.
Yep. So congratulations to you, man. I hope you can go far in your career, man.
He probably would beat me. While I'm talking shit, he probably would beat me 1-on-1.
So shout out to you.
Yeah. Good shit.
That's all I got. Go ahead.
That was all you got for shout out?
Yeah.
All right. What the fuck is going on? Hold on. Somebody keeps texting me. Oh, she said the baby had my phone. I thought it was an emergency going on, guys. Sorry. We almost had 2 emergencies in one episode.
What?
Who was down there? Nobody's down there, right?
Nope.
You sure?
I mean, if they in the garage, I don't know. They trapped in there because I hear it.
All right, I have a would you rather that we'll do, and then we'll get into the music segment. It's only one. I gotta go back to my podcasting. You get 4 options here. 4 options. You ready? It's going. What you think it's gonna be something stupid? I mean, it's not. You have to sit here and kind of calculate this shit. So it's kind of like I really don't know the best option to pick because I'm not gonna pull up my calculator. I don't have time to do all that because I really don't care about it this much. But it says you have 4 options. $900,000. You receive $900,000 every day. So every 24 hours you get 900 racks. $9,000 every second. So 1, 2, that's 18 grand. Count to 2, you get 18,000. $90,000 every 5 minutes. Or $900 billion right now.
Seconds.
The 9,000 every second?
Mm-hmm.
Where does this go? Does it go to your bank? Does it get direct deposited? This is so here, look at it. So you can cut it out. I'm just picking the 900 billion because I'm thinking like, you know what, all that other shit is just like, it'll just be the easiest one. Just give me a 900 billion. I'll be cool with that. Like all that second stuff, like that's too much.
Yeah,
man.
that'll be.
I'll take no. Say something different for me. I'm taking 900 billion, so you pick a different one, bitch.
I said 9,000 every
Okay,
second.
cool. I thought you would say no. That's cool. 900
Either one of the two, like 900,000 each day or 9,000 every second.
You could just take the 900.
Whichever is greater for the amount of seconds.
That's
in
what
a
I'm saying.
day.
I'm not finna sit here and calculate.
I don't really care. I'd be happy either way, bro. I'd be happy with the least amount of money.
I think any of these you're good. I don't know. Yeah, but 900 billion, I'm just gonna take it. I'll be cool with that. I don't want every second. Like that's too much money. Think about $9,000 every second. That's an obscene amount of money. Even though $900 billion is an obscene amount of money. Here's a question: how much is too much money? Like, how much money would you be like, whoa, I don't want that much? What would make you say that? See how I said it? Whoa, I wouldn't want that much money.
I think anything over like $1 billion is too much money.
Anything over $1 billion?
Yeah, $1 billion and over is too much money.
So Jeff Bezos has too much money.
He has too much money.
And Elon.
Too much money. Too much sauce.
Kanye.
Too much sauce.
So $1 billion. I wouldn't say $1 billion is too much.
What'd you say? 500? Nah.
Because I would love to be a billionaire. That'd be cool, billionaire. Because that's like generations and generations.
Sun coming out. Look at that.
Yeah, see, that's a nice little sunset. Looks
Nice
like we in the
little
hills. Looks like we in the hills from over here, nigga.
Because we are.
I would want to be a billionaire though. I think anything over like 50 billion, that's like okay. That's like
That makes sense.
maybe even like 20, 30. That's like all right. That's a little bit too much.
But I'd give my money. I'd do a lot what Bill Gates does and a lot of other people. Well, some billionaires do, and they'll get back.
Some billionaires.
Some billionaires do that, and get back.
Yeah, I would want to be. So you said $1 billion's too much, so you wouldn't want to be a billionaire.
I'd be content with anything, bro. Anything above 50 million.
How much is too much money to you guys? What do y'all think? How much is too? I'll put this on TikTok. How much is too much money? I want to see people say. Shout out to all the people that commented on our TikTok about what was it? Gotta look and see what it was.
What they was
I was like, I was really gonna remember. I still don't remember what it was. I gotta turn the volume down. Shut up. I had posted a question. Oh, if you became a millionaire overnight, would you feel obligated to take care of your entire family?
What do people say?
We'll
leave for later.
We got 1,200 views on that on TikTok. People were saying nope. You have a very valuable point. I think they were talking about what I said, that I had a very valuable point. They said no, hell no. Somebody said no, not at all. Everybody said no. It depends on how many millions are involved. 1 million doesn't last long if you have a lot of people to care for. True.
That's true.
Somebody said no one would get cash. No one would get cash. Maybe investments, houses, some businesses, colleges, car down payments. Absolutely no loans whatsoever. Somebody said I would take care of my immediate family, like my grandparents and parents, and that is all. So shout out to all you guys that engaged in the comments, man. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. Most everybody said no, though, because that was our Q&A topic last week. If you became an overnight millionaire, would you feel obligated to take care of your entire family? We'll take it to the streets of Atlanta next time we go out, though. I'm pretty sure most people.
Bro, why am I I need to sit up.
Slouching?
Yeah.
Posture's fucked up?
I shouldn't have been that far back.
You got scoliosis or no? You ever been tested for scoliosis? You been tested for it?
No!
You should get tested for scoliosis.
You
Everybody gotta
should
do
get
it.
tested for...
What?
It's nothing.
What?
I was going to say some sus stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I wanted you to go ahead and say it so you can
But I did.
be put on blast.
But I didn't.
All right, that's all we have for Would You Rather. How much money is too much money? I'll put that on TikTok, though. What do you guys think is, like, too much money? Like, what's the cap? How much is too much money? Some people don't care, bro. Some people say no money is too much money. I know that.
I think somebody is going to say that.
There's no amount of money that's too much. People.
No amount of money is not enough money. That's what they're going to say.
It's kind of like people that say there's no such thing as too big of an ass. No, people say that?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, that's what I say. There is such thing. Music segment. Like I said earlier, some of Big K.R.I.T's classic mixtapes, most of them have been put on streaming. But there is a catch to this, guys, because I saw this when I started playing them on streaming. The beats are a little different. So I'm guessing he had a lot of like clearance issues, which I'm like, why don't these people just clear these samples, bro? And some of these mixtapes came out like over 10 years ago, and it's like, bro, I don't understand why people just don't clear these samples. You're gonna get paid off of it. So a lot of the beats sound a lot different, and they're not like the same beats.
You saying a lot different?
Yeah, most of the songs on the streaming, it's the same beat, but there's certain elements that are taken out of it. Some of the best elements of the beat are taken out of some of these songs.
Damn.
So that's the catch to some of these K.R.I.T mixtapes. But what I was saying earlier, man, Big K.R.I.T doesn't get a lot of credit he deserves, man. He came in that era too, where Cole came up, Big Sean came up, Wale came up. Like, he was there.
K.R.I.T was definitely under.
Currency, he was there.
K.R.I.T, what's that album that we had listened to? It was like summertime. Yeah, it came out.
I think Forever and a Day.
I think it's that top left. Yeah, it was that one.
I think it was that one. I think that's my favorite one.
Yeah.
That's what I played a song of. But this one was good too, Return to Forever.
Yeah.
Those were two. Those are classic mixtapes. But I don't know, man. Is it because of his country style? Like, he's from Mississippi. Is it because of his voice? Is that why? Because I can't think of no other reason why.
He's straight though. He made it work with him.
So what?
He made that work though.
Yeah, that's why I can't think of nothing else, because I'm like, K.R.I.T, he's always been good. He produces his own music. He produced a lot of those songs on there himself.
And a lot of those beats was real clean.
Like, yeah, I was mad that streaming, that some of the best elements of the beats are taken out of the beat. I was like, because I was playing it with my girl the other day, and I was like, what the fuck is this? This ain't the fucking beat. And she was like, yeah, he probably had clearance issues. Which I never understood that. Just clear the fucking sample. You're gonna get paid off the shit. And niggas be being stingy with music. Like, nigga, I think, who said that? Somebody had said that. They was saying on the album, I think it was Cole on End of Forest Hill Drive. He was like, if you put your music out to the world, I should be able to be inspired and share my music with people. Like, I'm gonna pay you for it. I think Cole said that on End of Forest Hill Drive, which is true. So you're putting your music out for the people to hear. What's the problem with it? People sampling. But yeah, Big K.R.I.T was in that. He was in that realm, bro. He was there. He was there. I haven't liked a lot of the last couple albums he's came out with, but he was there, man. But I think that I wouldn't put him like in that category of like Cole, Big Sean, Wale. I think he was last. I think he was like
yeah,
the last.
I think so. He was last.
Yeah, he was
because Wale was pretty hot during that time.
You know what? I like Big K.R.I.T's music more than Wale's music, so that's a lie. I like Big K.R.I.T's music more than Wale's music. I've never been a huge Wale fan, but I like Big K.R.I.T's music.
I like a couple of Wale songs, but more than K.R.I.T, yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't know if I put him above him though.
How old is Big K.R.I.T?
You know what? I'd actually put him over Sean. I think Sean would be. Yeah, I think Sean would be last.
I think Big Sean.
I put him over Sean.
I think he's a better rapper than Big K.R.I.T.
I liked his music. I like K.R.I.T's music more than I like Sean's, and I like Wale's more than I like K.R.I.T's.
Yeah, K.R.I.T was here. That was his last album 2 years. Oh, you know what? This album was alright. 2 years ago, this album wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I remember this. It wasn't that bad. But yeah, shout out to Big K.R.I.T, man. So yeah, a lot of his classic mixtapes are now on streaming. Like I said, some of the beats are not the same, but you can always go on SoundCloud listen to them because that's why I just played the song earlier. In the beginning of the podcast, I was on SoundCloud. Yeah, shout out to Big K.R.I.T, man. The next thing I have, Cassie has responded again to Tory Lanez. I think I have a clip here. I think they said it was like a 7 minute 45 second song that he put out in response to Tory Lanez again.
It's gonna world star shape him an academic. The baller alert, I'll catch it on the
Doesn't sound good.
Man said, "Kid, sign an autograph for me." And Tory corny using my own lines to battle me. Facts. Listen, nigga, they find your body, nobody won't miss a nigga. Now how you diss a nigga sounding like me? That's whack, cuz out
He
there.
doesn't sound good on songs anymore. He sounds exactly like how he used to sound. Like he sound, which back then we all loved, like the way he freestyled, and then but his voice doesn't sound good anymore. I guess in this era, in this age, he doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good anymore.
Don't get why I even bother, but
He's just trying to stay relevant. That's all it is. I don't understand.
I guess, man, 5 minutes and then just be on your way, bro.
Is Cassidy in your top 50 of all time? No, he's not.
I don't think so. Cassidy was the truth back then, but I don't think top 50.
He was just always a battle rapper. That's all.
That's true. That's true. He wasn't like classic songs and all that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna say so he wouldn't be in my top 50.
You know who was? You remember that list we had a long time ago of like rappers who were supposed to be that nigga, and we had Bishop Nehru on there.
Yeah, Bishop Nehru was supposed to be big.
You know who else? Remember fucking Los?
Oh yeah, what happened to Los?
Los was fucking fire. He still raps. I think he goes by King Los now. Remember the freestyles he had put out back then, bro? He was snapping, bro. He was like, these rappers acting like LeBron. How you playing with the Heat? You're scared to shoot. When LeBron went to the Heat, that was hard. Los was that nigga back then, bro. But yeah, he definitely didn't take off.
Bishop Nehru, man. Bishop Nehru just disappeared off the face of the earth.
And he was young too. He was definitely young. He was young. Like how Joey took off. I thought that's how Bishop Nehru was gonna be because Joey's pretty nice too.
Joey disappeared too, kind of.
I mean, he's on TV now. He's on the new Power series. He's acting.
I don't watch.
They say his acting's pretty good. I don't watch it either, but they said he's pretty good at acting. He's gonna come out with an album. He's gonna come.
Album might not be his forte anymore, so he might not like it.
Music?
Yeah.
Joey, I think Joey can always write. He'll put out.
I like Joey, man. Joey's a raw rapper, man.
Joey's dope. Joey, you like him because he's from New York? Is that what you said?
Because he's a raw rapper. He rap.
How'd you say because he's from New York? Do you have New York bias when it comes to rap?
Like if I can sense this sounds like New York.
No, are you more biased to New York rappers? Like do you
not anymore.
Think so?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
I like people from all over. I after moving down here, I grew to appreciate people in the South, especially more so Wayne too.
Know a song you really liked a lot? Man, nothing to cut that bitch off. You really like that song. I be telling this nigga that all day. He really liked that song.
I like that shit.
He was playing every time he's hopping the whip. He was playing that song. He really liked that song. I was like, yo, fam, stop playing the song. He really liked that song. What do I have next? Future Texas son's baby mama. Well, his son's baby mama. His baby mama. Well, his son. Future allegedly texted his 8-year-old son that his mom is a hoe. There's a screenshot.
You got to put the screenshot in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in there. I gotta remember everything that we said we was gonna put in here now. Let me write it down. What did we say before? It was the video of the Afghan thing.
The video of the Afghan. Future.
It was something else. Future screenshot. It was something else.
Not Cassidy.
I'll remember when I go back and look earlier. But there's a screenshot that his baby mama took of a text message. It doesn't have the name in here, but I'll read the name. It says on the next slide. It says, allegedly Future said, tell your mom. And the kid said, tell my mom what? Future responded, buy you some clothes. And then the boy responded, Dad. I don't know what that means, but it just says Dad. It just says Dad. You see it, right? Yeah. Future responded, allegedly, guys. Future responded, Your mother is a hoe. She put in caption. She put, he texted this to a child. You a real coward. He's 8 years old. Stupid. And then she took a screenshot of the what's this shit called? What's it called? The wallpaper. What's this shit called? Your home screen, the wallpaper,
screen,
whatever.
lock
this shit
screen.
is. The lock screen. That's what it is. It says Dad won as the contact name. Your mother is a hoe. Future responded the next day on Twitter. He said, pray for her. And he is releasing merchandise on shirts that say, pray for her. Yes, he's releasing shirts. That's what he did. I mean, that's what he did.
Future do not give a flying stuff. See, I caught myself that time off.
I was having a conversation with our boy Ryan the other day about this, about how Future has so many baby mamas and he's dealing with all this drama. Because every time we go on social media and Future deals with some baby mama shit, it's always a different girl. It's never the same one. It's always something different. And I was telling Ryan, I was like, Ryan, all Future had to do was put a condom on. I'm pretty sure he's grateful for his kids. I hope he's grateful for his kids. But all you had to do is put a condom on and you don't have to deal with none of this drama. And he was like, well, I don't think Future cares. And I'm like, I think Future cares because he be on social media saying stuff like pray for her. Which is funny at the same time, but it's like, bro, you could just save so much time. But it's like, bro, all my young kings out there, all my young brothers out there listening around the world, just put a condom on. I know that you may think that you love the girl, but just put a condom on. You too, sir. Let's all use condoms. Let's name this episode 100 condoms. How about that?
What was the episode that we had did the bees? Oh, the bees and the birds.
The birds and the bees, yeah.
Birds and the bees.
Yeah, man. But Future, I don't know what to say about him, man. It's just, I think it's going to be his 10th. And I think he has 3. Ryan said that he has 3 girls pregnant, one from a threesome or something like that. I don't know if that's true, but it's like, bro, how do you get 2 girls pregnant at a threesome?
Hey, man. My name's Bennett. I ain't in it.
Just put the rubber on.
I don't got anything to do with that, bro.
Just put it on.
I don't care about anything Future got to do, bro. If you want to do that and that's the
yeah.
life you want to live, bro.
Ryan, why'd you get so bad at me, bro?
Like, bro.
This nigga got, bro, why'd you get mad at me over there, bro? This nigga got mad.
People getting too involved in other people's lives, bro.
This
It's
nigga bad.
bro,
All right,
bro.
what else I got? Kanye broke a record with that other listening pimp event that he pulled out on you guys. The listening event makes history as the most watched Apple Music live stream ever, even though he didn't say anything to anybody. He just played some music and ran around, did push-ups. That was the most watched Apple Music live stream ever. 5.4 million viewers with some 7 million in merch sales for the event. And the album, it has not even dropped yet, and he's making that much money. And the album's still not out yet.
I am grateful that I am different than 5.4 million people. I'm happy. I'm ecstatic that I am different from 5.4 people.
I was working out, and I cut it on for a second, but I was going to have it playing.
So you're one of those!
I was going to have it playing, but it kept stopping. So I was like, bro, because I wanted to hear what it sounded like, but it kept stopping, so I cut it off. So yeah, I did count for one of the 5.4 million people. I did. I'm not going to lie, I did. Because I wanted to hear how the album sounded. Because people on Twitter were going crazy about it. But the album and I still haven't listened to the songs on my phone. I haven't listened to it. We played that Weekend song. You know what? No, we didn't. We didn't play anything. But Drake also broke a record. This one's pretty crazy. This nigga, he's like the king of records, bro. This nigga. Nobody, just like he said on the song, on the 100 song, y'all gotta realize there's nothing no more that y'all can do with me. He's absolutely right. There's nothing you can do about this guy. Drake sets the record, a new record with 150 songs, over 100 million streams each on Spotify. He has over 150 songs that have over 100.
What you think about that, Chris?
He doesn't care about numbers. He's like, the numbers don't speak for nothing.
Well, guess what? People listening to it must think some type of way about it, right?
150 songs, over 100 million streams, and this is just on Spotify. That's just on Spotify. That's just that platform. Not counting Apple, not counting anywhere else that you listen to music to. That is insane, dog. Don't look like balls right there. Looks normal right there. Drake, what does what does having COVID have to do with balls on your head? If y'all see, I gotta put that in there. I gotta write it down. There's a picture of Drake. He's in the studio.
Balls on your head?
the little heart thing that he's putting in his hair.
Certified Lover Boy, right?
Yeah, for Certified Lover Boy. It looks like balls recently. He said, what did he say? I gotta look what I sent you. He went on and said,
I don't understand. Yo.
I had COVID. That shit grew in weird. I had to start again. It's coming back. Don't diss me. Because it looks like balls. The heart looks like somebody on Twitter drew a penis over it, and it really looks like balls with the penis on there. But, I mean, they did it on Twitter. I didn't do it. Somebody else did it. But I don't know what having COVID has to do with that. Is he trying to say, like, the barber messed it up because he had COVID? Like,
He said it just grew in weird. I don't know.
Hey, I got COVID. Oh! Is that what happened? Well, like, what does that have to do with anything? That has nothing to do with anything. Just take the L, Drake. It's okay. You got 150 songs with 100 million streams. That's a W.
That's crazy.
Nobody's ever gonna break that record.
Shout out to Drake, man. Drake is consistent as I don't know what. He don't care what anybody say, man. You shouldn't.
I hope you guys know nobody's ever breaking that record. You're not breaking that record. Nobody's doing that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nobody's.
I don't know who would. I don't think anybody could break that. To be honest, 150 songs.
Will we ever get another Drake type artist?
Not our era.
Because look, in Michael Jordan's era, nobody ever thought we would see a player close to Michael Jordan. We had Kobe, and we have LeBron now. Which I was talking to Chris about this the other day. I don't think we're ever going to see another LeBron, but I could be wrong. Because the thing about Mike is, we had another Mike, which was Kobe. We saw somebody exactly similar to Michael Jordan, which is Kobe. We have never seen anybody similar to LeBron. Ever. And I don't think we ever will. So when it comes to Drake,
I'm not going to say we would never will. This
I don't
sports
think we
and this
would.
music stuff would be different.
it is different, but
This sports stuff, I think there's going to be...
never seen
Bro, we
anything
talking
like
about
that.
people evolving every
Right.
single day as players, bro. We talking about that. We talking about music is different. To be so transcendental that... What is it? Transcendental? Transcendent, whatever. Yeah, transcendent that you... For you to hit every single different market of... audience that you can, set out to accomplish, like that's crazy. I don't think somebody can do that again. I definitely think less.
So you could see us seeing another LeBron before we have another
yes,
Drake.
I think so too. Yeah, I think so. He is not.
I think I said the opposite. I think we'll see another artist close to Drake before we see another LeBron.
Get out of here.
I think so.
Even Michael Jackson wasn't doing these numbers, bro.
We didn't have streaming back then, so that's another thing.
Okay, but this is physical CDs.
Well, this is streaming that they're saying on for Drake.
You have to have more streams on that than CDs.
I don't know the difference
count.
between. I don't know how they calculate what a stream is compared to CD. I don't know how they do that shit, but I know this era is just completely different than back then. But he is this generation's Michael Jackson when it comes to like numbers. I
think
guess.
he's transcended.
I'm not saying like Drake.
He's transcended that,
I'm not
bro.
saying Drake is the same type of entertainer as talented.
I get what you're saying, but I don't
he's
think it's that
No, I
level.
just want to make clear because people will kill me. Drake is nowhere near as talented as Michael Jackson, guys. He's not. I know. Trust me. He's nowhere near as talented as Michael Jackson. He's not. It's just a fact. But for this shit right here, this is incredible. This is amazing. Shout out Drake, man. When is the album coming? Kanye, Drake. How many times we gonna talk about this? The Kanye, Drake shit. Do you want to see them drop on the same day or not? Do you want to see
It's
it?
not gonna matter because Drake is gonna outsell him either way.
All right, Brandon. If you say so. His name's Brandon, right?
Nah, Rodwell.
The Rodwell? Okay.
Fair day.
All right. Somebody said on Twitter. I only got 2 more things for music. They said, "Okay, guys, let me see your top 5 rappers ever." You listening?
Yeah.
Your top 5 rappers ever. Go ahead.
Nah,
Psych, nigga. That's not it. Except you can not include Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Eminem, Jay-Z, Rakim, Ice Cube, Mos Def, or Jadakiss.
wait, let me see the list. Exclude Tupac, Notorious B.I.G., Nas, Jay-Z, Ice Cube, Mos Def, Jadakiss.
Ice Cube wasn't in my top 5 or Mos Def. Mos Def is definitely in Chris's top 5. I'll take
Wayne is in there.
Okay, yeah, Wayne.
Wayne.
I agree with that one.
We talking about rappers.
Rappers all time.
Damn.
Pretty hard, huh? Damn, who else be in there? I'll put Kendrick in there then. No.
Wait, but why would they say then?
No, I wouldn't say that. He just
So
wanna
what would
be
stop?
difficult.
Why would
just
I?
wanna be
What
difficult.
would it stop me from putting Cole and Kendrick in there?
I think Cole, that might be a little stretch. Kendrick maybe because Kendrick's albums are just so spectacular. You know, I'll put Wayne and Kendrick.
So we do Wayne and Kendrick. Who else is in there?
Andre. Did he say Andre?
He didn't say Andre.
Okay, I'll put Andre in there. Wayne, Kendrick, Andre. Fuck. That's actually hard. It's hard to do that without the names that he said. It's really hard to do that, man. I mean, I could, like I said, Kendrick, fucking who we say, Wayne. Those are two givens, and Andre 3000. I think that's a give it too. But it's hard to do that without those names. Jay-Z, Rakim, Ice Cube, Most Def, he wasn't in there. Jadakiss wasn't in there. Eminem wasn't in there for me. That's
Somebody
easy
probably
for me.
put KRS in there.
This is pretty hard.
KRS, you put. I wonder if you could put 50 in there. All time 50.
Somebody said Lil Wayne, Thug, okay, Future, 50 Cent, and DMX. That's terrible. I'll throw DMX in there if y'all want to do that.
I'll throw 50 in there.
Somebody put Black Thought. I have not big on Black Thought. This is hard to do. What do you guys think? See, if you guys could do it, you comment and you tell us.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you think?
Put me on game.
Top 5 rappers, but you got to exclude Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Eminem, Jay-Z, Rakim, Ice Cube, Most Def, and
Can you put AZ in there?
No, I wouldn't put AZ in there. I really couldn't think of nobody else, bro.
AZ was hard.
AZ was hard, but I wouldn't put him top 5 all time.
Yeah, you're right.
After these niggas, nah, I wouldn't do that. All right, the last thing I got here, this is a debate. It's funny because I just said something about this last week. Now, this is a debate that's been going on social media the last couple days. It's the Mount Rushmore of albums for this year. So the top 4 albums from this year, rap albums. This is Elliot Wilson. He said he's got Tyler, the Creator's album, J. Cole's album, Nas's album, which I wasn't that big on Nas's album. And he said, who has the 4th spot? So he put Tyler, Cole, Nas. Somebody else put Cole, Tyler,
Rashad.
Nas, and Isaiah.
Isaiah Rashad.
I said Isaiah, but
And
I'm
Isaiah will be over Nas's album.
I had to go back and listen to that Nas album because I was not into that one.
He was switching up slow on some of that stuff, man. But it's Nas, man. It's,
I still think Isaiah has the best album this year, but I would take Nas's album out and I put Vince's album. I said that last week. Cole, Vince, Tyler,
I
and
ain't hear
Isaiah.
Vince's album yet, man. I ain't hear Vince's album.
His album's really good. I'll put Vince over Nas. Isaiah, Vince, Nas.
So who's the top album?
Huh?
Isaiah?
Yeah, Isaiah's the best album to me that I've heard this year.
I think
in
so,
my
too.
opinion.
I can't really say that. I didn't listen to the other one, but
I hate how J. Cole's album came and went. I really hate how that happened. And I'm being real about it, guys. J. Cole's album came and went. I really hate how that happened.
that shit happened last time.
With what? KOD?
Yeah.
But it was a little longer than this one. And it was off season was good. That off season was a good album. It was a really good album, but it ain't his best album because people saying this is his best. No, it's not his best album. He had some good rapping on there. He tried some different shit, but I don't like how it kind of came and went like that, man. But Isaiah, kudos Isaiah, man, because Isaiah again he put out a fucking great album this year, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fucking. That other shit was kind of hard though. That top 5 shit, that's kind of hard. Without these niggas, that's a hard list to come up with. I'd have to sit down. I need somebody to come out with a list of every rapper that's been great, like 100 niggas. So I could really sit down and do my real top 10.
100 might be too much.
Okay, 50.
I'll probably say 75.
75, 50, 75, that's fine. Okay.
75, 50, yeah.
That's all we got for music, guys. What do you guys think is the Mount Rushmore of rap albums this year? I said Isaiah, Tyler, Vince, and Cole. That was my 4. I don't know what Brandon's 4 is. It was probably Isaiah, Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, and J Balvin. Did J Balvin put out an album this year? I don't even know. I don't even know what J Balvin. I don't even know what type of music he makes.
Bro, come on now.
I don't know.
He makes reggaeton.
Oh, it is? I didn't know that. I really didn't know. I don't listen to him. I know Bad Bunny. Why is his name Bad Bunny? Why is that his name? Because I thought that was a girl when I first heard the name.
Why'd you ask him? I don't know.
And women love him. They at his shows pulling their titties out. They love Bad Bunny. They love that man. I've never had. Does your girl listen to Bad Bunny?
She listened to him.
Yeah, my girl does too. We gotta get that nigga then. That's all we have for music, guys.
I wish the camera had saw the way this dude looked at me dead in the face, bro. That shit was funny.
That's all we have for music. We're gonna get into sports in the Q&A segment. This is a short sports segment. NBA opening night has been announced, October 19th, 2 months away.
Stupid.
NBA opening night is gonna be the Lakers at the Warriors. That'll be a great game. First game. Lakers Warriors. Who you think will win? I think the Lakers are gonna win, but
So healthy.
Clay's
Still got
coming
Draymond,
back.
Clay,
Clay's
Steph.
back, Curry.
Where did
Iguodala's back with them now. He's back, but he's old now, but he's back. He signed back on them. We had him with Miami last year, I think, or the year before last. The second game of opening night is the Nets and the Bucks. So Lakers, Warriors, Nets, Bucks. The Christmas Day schedule's been announced. You got the Hawks and the Knicks, Celtics and the Bucks, Warriors and the Suns. That'll be a good game. Warriors, Suns, the Nets and the Lakers. Yeah, the finals we fucking wanted. Nets and the Lakers. That's gonna be on Christmas Day, and then the Mavs and the Jazz.
The Nets and the Lakers. What? Christmas Day?
Yeah.
Damn, that's gonna be a good game.
And then the Mavs and the Jazz. My Miami Heat, we didn't make the Christmas schedule, man. Cause we usually always play on Christmas too. Yeah. I don't think we played on Christmas last year, but
trash.
Nigga, fuck you, nigga. The fuck they put the Hawks in there.
Fuck Miami.
They put it would have been the Heat and the Hawks had the Hawks not came out of nowhere now and been good now. We would have been the Hawks place, but
fuck Point Beach.
I like the Hawks.
Point Beach.
I like Trae Young. This nigga right here. NFL news. Only thing I have: Tim Tebow has been cut by the Jacksonville Jaguars today.
Big nose ass bitch.
After that, you seen that block he made?
Stupid pubic hair ass.
Did you see the block he made?
Nah.
Where is it at? The preseason game on Saturday night. That's him right there. I gotta put this in the video now.
Wait, whoa, you gotta go back.
Oh, they gonna replay it.
I missed it.
They gonna show it again.
Oh man.
Sick as hell. Oh man. Now I gotta write that down. He was cut today by the Jacksonville Jaguars, guys. That was big news when he got signed over there. Urban Meyer, his old college coach, is over there, which I thought was kind of crazy. Well, not crazy, but I didn't expect him to cut him. I didn't expect him to cut him off of that. But
he probably had a lot of pressure to do that.
That was a really bad block, bro. He tweeted. He said,
"He hit him like it was a marshmallow."
He tweeted. He said, "Thankful for the highs and even the lows, the opportunities and the setbacks. I never wanted to make decisions out of fear of failure, and I'm grateful for the chance to have pursued a dream. Thank you to the Jaguars organization and everyone who has supported me in this journey. And we know that God works all things together for good." Romans 8:28. He always gotta throw some spiritual stuff in there. We know you a Christian, nigga. Damn. I love God too.
Who's always saying his word, bro.
I love God too, nigga. Yeah.
Yo,
she ain't gonna make it this far.
I don't know what to tell you.
She ain't gonna make it this far to the episode.
It's Pernell's fault.
She ain't gonna make it this far. That's all I got for sports, guys. That's all I have. NFL season is approaching. Well, it started preseason, but I don't give a fuck about preseason. NFL regular season's approaching. Y'all finna put some money down on these bets this year? Cause I know I am. I'm gonna put some money down. I'm gonna make a killing this year off these bets, these football bets, boy. I'm gonna make some moolah, boy. If you wanna send me a couple dollars on the game, I got you. Bet 20 here, 25 there. I got you.
Who, me?
Yeah. I bet on a couple games. If there's a game where I know, like, bro, they're gonna win, just give me 100 and you gonna double your money. I'll tell you, bro. I got you.
So what you think, you a shark?
Shark. My bad, y'all. I didn't mean to hit the mic. That's all we got for sports. We're gonna get into the Q&A segment. This is what I was waiting for.
Al Pacino?
This is what I was waiting for, guys.
What you think you is, boy?
So Q&A segment. If you guys don't know, we're not going to do it this week, but we didn't go out to the streets of Atlanta because the weather was bad.
Because it was raining.
Yeah, it was raining. I think it's
What's
gonna
that
rain.
dude? What are you going to say? It's going to rain!
Just think it's going to rain the rest of the week, too.
Yeah, I think so, too.
But if you have a question that you want to send us to take to the streets of Atlanta, last week's question we're definitely going to take to the streets. Send it to socialjunkiePod@gmail.com. Everyone that has sent a question and everyone that has participated in our street Q&A segment, we appreciate you guys. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you so much for your input and your opinions. Thank you to everybody on TikTok and everybody that's giving their opinions on our questions that we post. Maybe I'll post this one too. No. What did we talk about earlier?
What?
Whatever it was earlier, I said I was gonna post on there. It was something earlier. I can't remember what it was, but I gave y'all a preview of this question last week before we left. So I'm gonna remember it.
I don't remember.
2.5 week vacation with your ex. This is what we gonna talk about today. My ears are hurting. We gonna talk about this today, guys. So this is the question. We have two, so we're gonna do two today this week. It's not a question from the listeners.
You see how mad I got just now?
Why'd you get mad?
I thought you said that I took a 2-week vacation with my ex or something.
No,
I thought you was telling me that. I was like, what the fuck?
No, I didn't say that. So I gotta go back and look. What was it? 118? No, I gotta go look on the camera. See how mad you got. What? You didn't do that.
I know, but I was like, what the fuck? Why'd you?
Nah, I never said that. Okay, so this is the scenario, guys. And the caption on top, it says, a woman is okay with her man going on a 2.5-week vacation with her ex. So this is the scenario that her coworker put out. She said, so my coworker's boyfriend is going on a trip to Paris for 2.5 weeks with his ex. And she feels like she can't tell them not to go because they planned it out before she was even in the picture. So she is letting him go. The floor is yours, sir.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap what?
It's a wrap.
Okay. I don't know how to ask this question.
No, I would not.
No, not would you do it. I know you wouldn't do it. I probably wouldn't do it.
Probably.
But can you be mad at that?
Can you be mad at what?
Can you be mad at that?
Can you be mad at what?
That
Pete?
they're going.
What?
It was planned before she even knew you.
Get the fuck out of my face, bro.
I'm asking.
Yes, you could be fucking mad.
You gotta play both sides of the fence.
Bro, it don't matter. You
See
are
how the
not
niggas
with
mad.
that person. You are not with that person anymore. You are not obligated to that person.
But he got the ticket already.
It don't matter. Okay, give him the other half. Give him the half of the money for the ticket. That's fine.
Who? The ex?
Yeah, whatever.
She don't want to do that. She want to go to Paris.
Okay, well, guess what? If you're willing to go on a trip with somebody that you're not there with, how would you expect? Because I'm telling you, if the shoe was on another foot, you think a female would be, happy to do that, or the other opposite sex would be happy to do that? They wouldn't do that. Come on, bro.
I'm just trying to sit here and think like if I was in that situation.
Didn't it say that the other people have dropped out and it's just them two?
Who? No, it didn't say all that. It says what I read.
No.
He's going on the trip. 2.5 weeks is a long
I'm
time.
good.
That's a long vacation. First of all, that's too long of a vacation. 2.5 weeks.
Yes.
That is way too long.
From the time-
I think the perfect vacation is like 4 to 5 days.
Yeah,
Maybe 4
two-
tops.
Unless you're touring different parts. But even then, it's kind of long.
2.5 weeks. That's a long time.
I don't even have enough clothes.
But this is
How
like
fucking you pack
they
enough clothes?
planned it. They had this vacation plan. Okay, let's put this out. They had this vacation plan. They didn't work out. They broke up. When you break up, is that in the vacation plans?
Bro, you're not together anymore. Are you talking about like?
So
So
when
does
you
it
break
depend
up,
on
is
the
that in the
terms?
vacation
Are you getting at? Does it depend on the terms? Is that why you would justify the answer? If it was a cordial breakup?
Because if I was with somebody and then we had a trip planned to Paris and then we broke up, I'd be like, fuck, I still want to go to Paris though.
Okay, but you gotta. It's not just about you in this situation. You gotta think about your partner and how it would make them feel.
Okay, so let's lay it out.
And granted,
You break up, you meet this person, you start talking to this person. Okay, if they like in like a relationship, then that's their. Okay, what if you're just talking to somebody?
well, if you're talking to somebody and you're not obligated to anybody,
Okay, but you're saying that, okay, so that's the only scenario that you see this.
because you're not held down, you're not
Okay.
obligated to anybody.
If you talk, but you think that you might get with this person that you're talking to. Let's say that you think you might get with them.
Well, guess what? At the end of the day, it's up to their discretion. If you disclose it to them that there's all the reason in the world to think that I shouldn't get with this person because they just went on vacation with the ex, because they're all they're gonna think is this person still has feelings for the ex. They're going to go on a vacation.
But everything you was saying, I feel you. If my girl came to me and she was like, well, and this is my girl, and let's say it's a new relationship, but she's like, well, I had a trip planned with my ex, and I'm still gonna go. I'd be like, no, the fuck you not. I know. I feel. Trust me, I feel you. I would say the same thing. I'd be like, no, the fuck you not.
I'm
You're
not doing it because I know that person wouldn't. My girl wouldn't feel comfortable with me doing that shit. So why would I do that? And even if she was comfortable, she really wouldn't be comfortable, because why would you be comfortable if your girl's comfortable you doing that? She fucking somebody. So
Yeah.
So I'm telling you that right now. She's like, yo, you know what? You go ahead. You have a good time. Yes. She's going.
She gonna use them 2.5 weeks to get dick down.
Bro, your mom listens to this podcast, bro.
She's not gonna make it this far into this episode
I
because
hope
we
she
already
doesn't,
fucked
man.
up at the beginning. I'm just reading what she said, and she feels like she can't tell him not to go. Because,
Is this a Reddit post?
No, this is on Twitter. She feels like she can't tell him not to go because they planned it out before she was even in the picture. That's the thing that's getting me. They had this planned out before she was even in the picture.
What does it matter?
Because it was planned already.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Why does it matter? You with somebody new, bro. What you mean? It don't matter.
Because
What are
it's
you
just
talking about?
Because I already paid for the ticket.
Well, you gonna have to take that to the chin, partner.
So you gonna cancel your Paris trip? You gonna cancel your Paris trip?
I'm gonna have to, bro.
You never been to Paris?
I'm gonna have to, bro. I'm not gonna. There's a reason me and the ex had broke up. Even if it is cordial, why would I want to put my current situation in a point to feel uncomfortable about this kind of stuff?
How many people you think? What's the percentage of people you think that if they took this vacation, they would end up fucking with their ex?
Let me see. I'm gonna say 7.
Having sex, I should say. Sorry, Mom.
I would literally say probably about 88 to 90% of these people.
For 2.5 weeks?
2.5 weeks, yes.
Yeah, I'd say about 95, 96%. I might say 99%, honestly. Yeah, I think that.
Come on now. You're spending 2 weeks with somebody that you...
I'm at a crossroad with this.
2 weeks. Look, think about this. You're spending 2 weeks with a person that you just got out of an intimate relationship with. 2 weeks. How would you think that's logical for you not to do anything?
Remember, we're sleeping in 2 different beds. That's what she gonna say.
No, because if they booked the trip before they got thing, it's one bed. It's one bed. That's what it is. It's not no 2 bed. They didn't call up and change their reservation.
The ex is gonna say that to you. Well, you gonna have to sleep on the floor. You can't sleep in the bed with me.
Yeah, you know what's gonna happen? He gonna sleep on the floor that first 2 days, then he gonna go to bed. That's what's gonna happen.
He gonna make his way to the bed. He gonna come.
Every day he'll get closer.
That's fucking funny. All right, let's move on to the next one. What do you guys think? I was perturbed on that one because I'm like, it's before you were in the picture. But I feel what you say. Trust me, guys. I feel you. I feel your pain.
I want to know how many of you
see this like.
See this as the opposite.
We should take this to the streets.
And don't try to flip. Yo, I already know somebody off the rip gonna be like, well, if you trust your partner, you should do that. I guarantee you people that are saying that, you do not trust your partner worth of fucking shit.
You want to take this to the streets?
We could.
Okay, that's another question we're gonna take to the streets.
People just gonna bring up like, oh, you should, if you don't have trust for your partner, and guess what? At the end of the day, 2 weeks.
Nah, that's too long of a vacation, bro.
There's a fine line between being trustful and being naive.
So trustful.
and being naive, and that is leaning toward being naive. If you don't think that someone being with somebody that you had an intimate relationship with for X amount of years, you're going on a 2-week trip with them, but you don't think something gonna come up?
Bro, I'm not going on a 2.5 week trip with anybody in the world to talk about my ex. I'm not doing that. That's too long. Paris is nice, but I'm not gonna be there for 2.5 weeks. A week tops is how long I'll be there. All right, this is the next thing I have. So I saw this on Instagram, but it looks like it's from Twitter. Is this the same person that just tweeted this other thing? I thought it was the same person. I was about to say, we got 2 things from this person, but it's not. All right, so I'm going to read what they posted. And then I'm going to read the Instagram comments of people's opinion on this tweet.
Okay.
So it says, this is from a woman named Tara. Tara says, I asked my dad how he knew my mother was the one. His response, she was the girl who was always there. No matter what I did, she was there to love me, even when I was less than loving to her. I took it for granted for a while. Then I realized she's what I needed for the rest of my life. Do you see a problem in any of that?
No.
I'm going to read it again. I'll read it a little faster, guys. I asked my dad how he knew my mother was the one. His response, she was the girl who was always there. No matter what I did, she was there to love me even when I was less than loving to her. I took it for granted for a while. Then I realized she is what I needed for the rest of my life. I'm going to read the Instagram comments now. He put her through a lot and she never left. Wow, I feel sorry for her. That's 1. 2, sounds toxic. 3, nope, not doing this. These are all women too, let me say that. 4, she was the only one left after I disrespected every other woman. Oh, so romantic. Read another one. So yeah, basically she took on a man child and looked after 2 children. The bar for men is so low, it's a tavern in Hayes. I don't know what that means. Proof that women like people who don't like them back. Laugh my ass off. Men only loving women for their benefit. Mama sound like a dummy to me. Somebody comment that. She sounds like a doormat and a pushover. I'm not doing this. Kinda sounds pretty shitty, but hey, somebody put a thumbs up. My thing is with you people that are saying stuff like this, why can't a person learn and grow? Why can't dad
which
learned?
is exactly what he did. I mean,
Why
you
can't
guys
someone
are saying stuff in context and you have no idea or any grasp of what the relationship was. You don't know if he did anything or anything like that. You guys are just guessing. You're projecting the only shit that you had probably happened to you onto this woman. You don't know this woman. You don't know her mother. You don't know what happened. You don't know what happened between her and her husband.
I got 2 more. This comment section makes me happy that we know we deserve better. And this is the last one I'll read. So basically, because she was a doormat, I think the fuck not. This is all women of all these comments that I've read. My thing is, like I said, I don't know why people act like a man can't learn and grow. And why do you fucking women just think that every relationship is going to be perfect? Because that's basically what y'all saying. Like, everything was supposed to be perfect. Sometimes it doesn't happen like exactly the way that y'all think it's going to fucking happen. He pretty much said that what he said in a nutshell is he made mistakes and he realized that she was the girl that was going to be there for him.
And she stayed.
And she stayed
all the trials and tribulations.
Through all his mistakes. And then he realized she's what I needed for the rest of my life. And
it said nothing about his, what happened in depth or anything like that. Doormat, multiple women. It didn't say anything about that. But yet you guys are on here drawing these conclusions about this kind of stuff. And you know what? It really kind of says more about the people making the individual making the comment than the person who actually made the original post. To be honest with you, if you really that disturbed about it, like, if she wanted to do that, let her do that.
How does that sound?
Everybody here is responsible for their own decision, and at the end of the day, there is no such thing as a perfect relationship. That is a fairy tale. That is a facade.
You know how many people have been married for over 50 years? You know how much stuff that they've been through? Do you know how many mistakes they've probably made, man or woman? You know how much shit that people have been through that have been married for that long? Every relationship isn't fucking flowers and fucking peaches and sugar and spice and everything nice. Whatever that Powerpuff Girl shit. It's not all that.
That's exactly what it was. You won't joke.
Oh, was that? Okay, but yeah, it's not all that. That's not what every relationship is, guys. He didn't say anything about cheating. And there was nothing about cheating in this response. If he did, maybe he did. Who knows? But that, like, what sounds toxic? How does that sound toxic?
Sometimes, and it's just like women. It's just like when you think about women. Like, women don't know what they want at a certain age. What I've seen, experience. They just like men. They don't know what they want at a certain age. You don't know the difference between you wanting something at 18 is different from what you want at 24. It's different from what you want at 28. It's different from what you want at 35. That is growing. That's growing, right? What the fuck? What you want at 18 as a woman or a man is different from what you want at 24, 26, 28, 35, right? So that's growing, right?
Yeah, that is.
So why would it stay the same if he's been through so much stuff and he's grown as a person and he has changed and he made him realize what he really has? Sometimes it takes that. You can't be mad at her and say it's toxic because she stayed. She might really love him.
Y'all should be mad for him if he never realized that she was the woman that he needed to stay with. That's what you should be mad at him for. If he never realized and he kept taking her for granted and he ended up losing
Some of you women, man, you just a real sour, bro. You just got that down in your heart, man. You need to let that go, man. Like, for real, bro. You have no idea what this man's story is, what his story is with his wife, the kids. You have no idea. You just over here projecting stuff from the comments over here and that.
Maybe it's what he said, no matter what I did, she was there to love me even when I was less than loving her. Maybe that's what it was.
Hey, man, but that could be taken out of context, bro.
That could be anything, man.
And even if you think about, even if say that were to happen, it's her choice to do that. It's her choice to take it back because no one's forcing her to take him back. No one's forcing her to say or pulling her leg to be like, you know what, take him back, take him back, take him back. No one's forcing her. She did that on her own accord. She found it in her heart to forgive him, and if somehow that's what it really is. So who are you to say, that that's what happened?
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, that's what I was perturbed about. That's what I want to talk about.
There's no such thing. There's no such thing as people having a perfect relationship. There's no such thing. I don't have a perfect relationship. Pete doesn't have a perfect relationship.
Yeah.
If you think that you have a perfect relationship, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Some shit's fucked up that you don't see. Because if it's all roses all the time, it ain't nothing that you gotta. If you really just got it like that, there might be something wrong down on the surface, because that's crazy. And if you really genuinely do have a perfect, you're one in the billion of people that have a perfect relationship.
Nobody does. It ain't possible.
There's things that you just cannot stand about your partner, or stuff that you don't get along about, stuff that you don't agree on. Mm-hmm. That's just what it is. And a part of the mission or the journey, what you have a relationship is growing as a person and knowing what it is. it's not gonna be the same. So
Ain't no relationship perfect, man. I was reading the I don't even know what made me go to the comment section of that. And I seen all that, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? But hey, man, everybody has a right to their opinion, I guess. But I totally disagree with.
If you females or male, or I think it's more so females, because I don't think a male really has an idea of a perfect relationship in his head. I personally believe that. I don't know about you, but I think women really hold this facade or this imaginary thing on their head about a real perfect relationship in their head. You're not gonna have everything perfect. Everything's not gonna be perfect. Just not.
I remember what the first thing was to put in the video, the Grand Theft Auto picture.
Oh.
But yeah, guys, what do you guys think about that? I was perturbed about both of those things in the Q&A segment. Again, if you have a question you want to send us, Social Junkie Pod, socialjunkeypod@gmail.com. Everyone that sent a question, again, thank you. Everyone that's participated in the Q&A segment, thank you, guys. Every relationship isn't peaches and cream and roses and sugar and spice and everything nice, guys. It's not real. It's not real.
Yeah.
Is anything real? Are we real? Or are we just pink matter or whatever the word is? Are we just matter? Are we just atoms? Are we really here right now? Are we really recording the podcast right now?
Yeah.
That's Jim Carrey doesn't think so.
I
I like Jim Carrey. Don't say nothing about my nigga Jim, because I'll fuck you up. Don't say nothing about my nigga Jim. What you gotta say about my nigga Jim? Yeah, alright.
Too much Matrix. But you never know. We could be in a simulation.
That's what he was saying. Have you seen that interview where he was talking about that? On the red carpet? And he was circling that lady around. He was just walking around in circles. And he was like, none of this matters. This doesn't matter.
But he's in a deeper level of understanding.
Yeah,
the stuff that he says, he understands fully what it is. I'm not gonna say that Matrix stuff is up to that point, but
Jim Carrey's a good guy. I like Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I like Jim Carrey.
That's all we got for the Q&A segment, guys. That's it.
That's it.
That's episode 100.
We appreciate y'all's support once again.
Thank y'all, man, for real, bro.
We hope that y'all continue to watch and continue to support us and continue to watch our content as it continues to grow, man. So
thank you guys, man. This is 100 fucking episodes. That shit flew by, bro. I can't even believe we got to 100 already, man. That shit flew by, bro. That shit flew by, man. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I just wanted to see how you was going to look. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of us. I'm proud that we did this. We stuck to this shit, man. And we ain't stopping, man. We ain't going nowhere, niggas. We ain't going nowhere, guys. I don't even know what's on to play. We'll play, I'll play
some K.R.I.T.
You know what? I should do that. You know what? Yeah, fuck Dave East. I should do that. I fuck with Dave East, though, but I should do that. But again, guys, if you made it this far into the episode, thank you, man. If you hit that play button, thank you, man. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I don't know what song to play from this K.R.I.T shit. We'll play highs and lows. We just talked about highs and lows. Made this far into episode, guys. We fuck with you. I don't even know if we introduced ourselves in this episode. I don't think we did. But I'm Pete. That's Brandon. I don't think we did. I'm not feeling that shot at all. That's good. That is great.